Hello my lovelies. I have some new Juno & Co products. If you guys want to see what these are and what I can do with them, then definitely keep on watching. Okay my lovelies, my name is Jenny and welcome to my channel. So we are talking about Juno & Co. If you do not know, I've been using Juno & Co since they released Moonshine Miracle Cream a year and a half ago. But let me tell you, I used that Moonshine Miracle Cream literally the day that it was released. I saw B.A.B.S Beauty. She actually, when Stephanie did her product review, I'm like, I need to get some of that right away. I was looking for a good primer. So I went ahead and I ordered it that day. We were literally camping when I ordered it. And I'm always playing with my hair. We were literally camping. I ordered it and I used it every single day. I started developing these little milia on my face. And I never had them in my entire life. And I had one here that was like really, really bad. And my dumb ass dug it out. I didn't know what it was. And then I had them like develop all around here and like up in here. And I didn't know what they were. It took me like a year to figure out I was allergic to avocado oil. Did not know it until I started using their powder as well that has avocado oil in it, and the Moonshine Miracle Cream has avocado oil in it. Once I thought it was skincare. I was using a new skincare brand. I thought it was that brand that particular time that I was using. So I stopped using the brand, still had it. So I was like, what in the world's going on? So I start taking things out little by little and I still was having a problem. The only thing new that I was trying was the Moonshine Miracle Cream and the powder. That Moonshine Miracle Cream, guys, is heaven sent. It is amazing. It works for all skin tones, textures, types. I mean, it's just amazing. It really, really is. And I had never used a primer as good as that primer. It moisturizes your skin and holds the oils and stuff under control at the same time. It's a miracle, literally, Moonshine Miracle Cream. But my skin didn't like it. Once I stopped using those products, my milia cleared up. Now, if I use anything with too much coconut oil, anything heavy, coconut oil, avocado oils, anything like that in it, my skin gets the milia again. So unfortunately, I cannot use those products. I didn't even realize the powder had it in there until recently. And when I use the powder, once again, I have the milia. So I've got to be really careful with what I use on my face. It doesn't bother my skin. Like if I take a bath with avocado oil products, don't have it. It only affects my skin, my eyes, and that kind of thing. So I've got to be really careful with what I put. You know, mainly like right through here is where I get it, and then right through here. I don't know why. But anyway, if you do happen to try the Moonshine Miracle Cream, I don't think you're going to be not liking it. Put it that way. I loved it. So anyway, that's how I got introduced to Juno. After that, I bought everything. I bought every single one of their brushes. They actually sent me brushes right in the beginning after I placed the order for the Moonshine Miracle Cream, and then I ordered some other things from them. I don't know how it even came to be, but they sent me like a bunch of their brushes to try out. And I don't think it was, it might have been PR, but they didn't say this is PR, I want you to try our products. It was, here's a bunch of stuff to try, that kind of thing. And that was right in the beginning. And I got this big old kit from them. And I loved it. And I used their brushes. And you see me talk about them all the time. And I use their brushes. I mean, these are all Juno brushes. And I pulled a bunch out. So I use them all the time. And I exclusively use them like for a long, long time until I found my motor brushes. So yeah, I use them all the time still. So I use the Juno brushes, and then I found their two little palettes. They came out with the Cherry Bomb palette first, which is this palette here. And I will show that to you. The palettes, I think they're like $15 a piece. And you can tell that I've used this one quite a bit. Or I can see it from my side. This is a really pretty highlighter. So you can see what that looks like. And then this is a highlighter. I don't use this one as much because it's a gold tone, and I don't use a lot of gold tones. And then this is what I have on my face today as the blush, and this is the contour. So this is what this palette looks like. And I've used it quite a bit, and I do have a little bit of the highlighter on, and I'll show you in a little bit what I've actually done. But that is that palette. And then right after they released that one, and also I did have their sponges. I forgot. I did have their sponges. And you've heard me talk about their sponges before. I always, every day, use their little sponges. And I did recently start using the Blend My Face blenders. and you guys have heard me talk about it. And by the way, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I have an affiliate link with them, which I have below in all my videos, and it's up to you guys. I do make a very tiny commission off of them, and no one has ever actually used my link before, so I've never made a commission from them. So it's up to you guys whether you decide to use that link or not. But it's there just in case you decide to use it. But I've always used their sponges. You know, I have every single one of their sponges. I have the regular sponge. This is the Fusion sponge because it has like a tip on it, which I use like up and down my nose, and it has a side to it. Their cloud sponges. I mean, I have all their sponges. So anyway, so then they came out with Bombshell, which was a little bit darker than the Cherry Bomb, and I'll show you that one. And I did mix a little bit of this in, like on the down part of that, but I'll swatch this one for you as well so that you can see that. And it is a darker one, but it's gorgeous. So that's what that one looks like. Like I said, I did mix that in a little bit today as well, but that one's just really, really pretty, and it's beautiful in deeper skin tones. It really, really is. It's just gorgeous, but I had to have it, you know, because I had everything. And like I said, when their powder came out, I got their powder. So as soon as they release stuff, I get it, like everything Juno, no matter what it is, I get it. So when they came out, they started doing like these little sneak peeks of the products. So they came out with the sneak peek of this one. This is the Margarita. Then they have another one called La Papillon. And when they were going to put out the Le Papillon, I'm like, I gotta have that one. And then they came out with 3 different eyeshadow palettes. The one that I got is called Songbird, and they also have 2 other ones called Starlight. They're all called Starlight. They have Songbird, and this is the Papillon. Let me show you what this one looks like. That's what that one looks like. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's sold out. It's not coming back for a while. So I did sign up. You can sign up to get the palette whenever it comes back in stock. I tried to get it the day that it came out, and it was gone. Like, I had it in my cart, and then I was looking at these eyeshadows, and by the time I went to check out, it was completely gone. I was like, oh my gosh. So they are doing a pre-order on their eyeshadow palettes right now. When I got mine, I had missed the pre-order, so I missed it. I don't even know how I missed it, since, you know, I'm an affiliate. You think I'd get like a message saying, you know, we're doing this pre-order. I didn't get it. For some reason, I didn't get a link for that. I got it after it already released. Don't know why. But I did a pre-order this time. When I bought mine, it was $15, but they did a pre-order now for $10. And the Goddess, this is what the Goddess one looks like. The reason I didn't get it that day was because I thought, well, you know, I have a lot of things that are in these colors. But then today, I'm like, you know what? Since I have everything else Juno, I really need to have everything Juno, because it's my collection. You know, I have everything by Juno. And this one here is called Dreamer. And you know, guys, I don't do a lot of blues, but it is really, really pretty. And Paige Corin did a beautiful look with this, so I decided to go ahead and get it. And then the one that I chose, because, you know, it's my jam, these are the colors I use all the time, is called Songbird. And that's this one right here, which is the one that I'm getting ready to show you, but I'm going to read about it first. It says, stay splendid in Songbird and see yourself in eye-catching violets and lavenders. Juno & Co.'s Starlit Eyeshadow Collection is the secret to instantly creating all the ravishing and radiant looks you're coveting. A high pigmented formula added with vitamin E to help condition, nourish, and protect the delicate skin of the eye area. Layer or wear alone, you can mesmerize with this magical quartet of 4 luxuriously soft cream to powder, matte, and shimmer shades with a breathtaking color payoff. So that's the one that I got. And then the Margarita face palette, which is $15. I'll tell you what it says about that. A fresh take on the freshest looks this season. Make way for vacay using our collection of Wonderlust ready shades. The Margarita face palette enhances your best features with 4 ultra blendable pigments to highlight, contour, shimmer, and uplift your look to perfection. All right, so we're gonna look at those. This is the Margarita, and I used this in a couple of my videos that it's already been on this week, so you guys have already seen that I used them. But this is what she looks like. And as you can tell, this color here is extremely soft. So when you use it, it's literally like a cream to a matte, or a cream to a shimmer. It's really, really pretty. But I'm going to swatch these for you. And I'm only going to swatch them on my hand because I want to swatch the other colors on my actual arm. And you can layer these, which is what I did today. But these are what those look like. And what I did today, I used this for contour, I used this for blush, and then I mixed it with the other palettes in the blush, and then I layered these two along with that white in there for my highlight. So that's what I did. And for my lips today, I did use my Juno. If you guys want to get in on the giveaway, I will tag that up here for you. And that is for the Juno, or the Juvia. I say this all the time with Juno and Juvia. The Juvia's Place lip collection. And the ones I used today is I used Lush Liner. And I'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll get on with the palette. This is what that looks like right there. And then I used the It's a Mauve Moment, or A Mauve Moment, and that's what it looks like right there. And then I used the gloss. I used 2 of them. I used this one here, which is called Kiss Me. Kiss me, baby, oh kiss me. I love the doe foot on these. They're really nice doe foots. And this is what the actual component looks like. And then I used the So Glaze. I don't know why I can't remember that because I use it all the time. And this is what it looks like. You can actually see, it's kind of hard to see on there. Let me show it this way. You can see it better in that. But that's what that one looks like. And I layered that, all those, and then I put this just like right in the center of my lower lip. But it's really pretty. But that's what I have on my lips. Okay. And I am still trying the B.A.A.B foundation, by the way. Like it. Okay. But with the foundation, what I did, guys, I am not happy with one thing by Juno. And this is where I tell you, I'm honest all the time. I tell you exactly what I think. I decided to try, because the B.A.A.B foundation does say it's best applied with a brush. And I've been using my Sigma brushes. But I wanted to try the Juno brush because I have not used their foundation brush before. I have it, but I've never used it because I'm not a big brush fan when it comes to applying makeup with the foundation with a brush. I'm more of a blender sponge. I'm not much on so much on brushes. But I have been using my Sigma brush, but I decided to try the ES10 brush, which is this brush right here, is the flat top brush, and it did not put my foundation on very well at all. It streaked it, and it's hard to tell now. You may be able to tell in spots, but I don't know if you can. It's kind of hard to see because I already have, you know, my powder and stuff on, but it just streaked it, like especially like on my nose. I had to actually go back with a blender sponge. It separated. You can see it like right here where it's like it's separated, and it's not the actual foundation, it's just the way that it went on with the brush. It just didn't go on very well. So I don't like the foundation brush. I just don't. And I won't be using that again for foundation. I'll use it maybe to stipple in powder or something, but I just didn't like it for that. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know. So this is what the palette looks like. It's really, really pretty component. It's got a reflective back on it, so you can see all my mess laying here. But anyway, that's what that looks like. And the inside, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be because I didn't watch any reviews ahead of time. I saw pictures, but I did not watch any reviews at all. So I did not realize it was going to be so tiny. But that's how tiny it is. But you know, when you have 200 palettes like I do, I don't really need a big palette. But if you're looking for a big palette, then you might not want this one. But it's 4.2 grams. So I mean, there's a lot in there. But there's not a lot because some of your other shadows are like 2 grams each in a lot of other palettes. And some, you know, you can get some palettes that have like 4 grams in it. So just, you know, depends. But there is a protective cover that comes on it as well. So we're going to swatch these. Oh, they are soft. Wow. That purple, that first purple, that's really, whoo! This is the first time I've swatched it, so I'm excited. Wow, they're nice, guys. Okay, that one you can't see at all, so we'll see. Ooh, nice matte, nice matte. All right. And I got to show you the shirt I got on and tell you a little story behind it. Okay, these are the colors. So you can tell that that one right there is very soft. And the second one, it barely shows up, but it's still there. And this is what it looks like after I swatched it, and that's the color that's really soft. So we just have to be careful when we use those. So the shirt I got, you guys heard me talk the other day about the Epara Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base that I've been using. And they are coming out with a lighter shade. Right now they have light to medium and I think medium to dark. But I have that on today because I wanted to see how it would work with this palette. And it is a little darker than what I usually use on my eyes. It's kind of like the P. Louise, maybe a 2, maybe. But this is what it looks like on my eyes. But it sets your makeup really, really nice. It really does. And it doesn't crease. Like, you know, I haven't I haven't messed with it. It's creased a tiny bit, but Le P. Louise creases a bit more than what this does. Usually I have to tap the P. Louise quite a few times, and I don't with this. But I also got one of their t-shirts, and I gotta show it to you. Look at this. Slay all day. Is that cute or what? I just love that. I love that. That is so me. It does have gold in it. I'm not a gold person. I mean, obviously I wear my paparazzi silver all the time. But anyway, so we're going to give this a try. And these are the boxes, by the way, that they came in. I thought the boxes are really pretty. This is the one from the palette, and this is the other one. And let me see about, like, the other information about it, by the way. So it says the colors... The color names on here are Midnight, Noted, Twilight, and After Hours. It's not written on the actual palette, but it's on there. And let's see. They are made in China. And if you heard me talk the other day, there is still animal testing in China. I'm not sure whether or not this is one that is. Honestly, I'm not sure. And then this palette, their colors are Blue, Riviera, Sweetener, and Sand. Let me see. I'm looking to look for like cruelty-free labels. I don't see it on here. And I did not realize that when I bought it. So that's something that I probably should have looked to find out with you guys. Because I know a lot of you guys, including myself, really like the cruelty-free products. And I do not see that on here. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see the cruelty-free label. Sorry guys, I don't see it. I do know that China is going to be changing their law about doing animal testing. I just don't know when it's going into effect. I need to find that out. The first ingredient is talc for this palette here. And they have mica. But a lot of things have mica. Kind of put that out there. Alright, so we are going to get this done because I'm already 16 minutes into the video. And I will be using a lot of my bling brushes. I mean, not bling brushes. You know, I use bling brushes all day. I'm going to be using only Juno brushes in this video because we're going to see how it works. I used only Juno brushes on my face. I used the foundation brush that I told you. I used this powder brush to brush off my powder. I used this brush because this is another one of their collections. I used this for my... blush, couldn't get it out. Blush. I used, let's see, which one did I use? I used this big one for the contouring to put on the contour up here and to smooth my contour out to blush it out. And then I used this really cool contour brush right here. Ooh, what did I do with it? It was right in front of me a minute ago. The one contour brush. As soon as I find it, I'll show it to you. But it's a really neat contour brush that I got from them, like right in the very beginning when they sent me the set. But it's this one right here, and it just hugs your cheek. So you can put it like right here in your cheek, and it actually hugs underneath here. And then you put your contour on with that, and then you can use the big contour brush to actually, you know, smooth it out. So I use that. And then on my nose, I just used one of these, one of the small ones here, just to put the contour on my nose. So it's kind of like I said, I want to kind of keep it all Juno, just to kind of see what we can do with it. All right, so I'm going to use, since they're all dark colors, we kind of have to buff out whatever we start with. So I'm going to start with this brush right here, which is, I used to know all these brush numbers on these because I used them all the time, but I don't remember any of them anymore. ES19, and that's just the small brush right here. And we're going to use this one, and I'm going to pick up this pink right here. And there's a lot of kick up in the pan. I'm just going to place it like in my crease. And I'm going to pull it up high. I'm only going to do one eye on camera. And this is like a compact head brush. It's kind of, it's like a shader brush, so it's meant to pack colors on. And then I can take a blender brush, which is ES7, and that's this one right here. So you see the difference in the heads. And then just kind of blend it. paying more attention to the top part to blend it up. That lays really nice. Got a loose lash. Okay. Alright, and I'll intensify that here in a minute. And then I'm going to use this brush here. It's one of my favorite brushes by them. I use this like a lot before I got my motor brush. It's ES06, and this is just like a flat top kind of brush. And I'm going to use that purple, that dark purple. I'm just going to put it right here. It's got a little bit of glitter to it, but not glitter, like a shimmer. This is also like a packer type brush. Covers a wide area. But it's great for when you're in a hurry. You just kind of want to get the colors on there. But not good for like corners, because it's so big. Because I want to do something different in the corner, and you'll see that here in a minute. I do wish there was a darker, at first I wish there was like a lighter, like transition shade in here, but I wish there was like a darker, like outer corner color to go with it. So what we have to do is we have to use a small brush, which I'm going to use this one right here, which is another ES08, and it's just a teeny tiny little brush, and I'm going to pick that same color up again. Just on the tip of it. I'm just going to intensify this corner like this. And I'm going to bring it down underneath. And I did put a little bit of that clean canvas underneath as well, because I knew I was going to be using the pinks and the purples, and they are staining. I don't know if these are, but a lot of those are. And I'm going to grab some of that pink, because usually your reds, some purples, pinks, can be staining. So I'm just going to bring those two colors down, kind of smoke that out a little bit. Kind of blend the pink and the purple together. Alright, and we'll concentrate more of that purple in here and on the lash line. And then I'm going to grab that same brush again and just kind of blend that purple in so that it fades in a little bit toward the center here. And then just kind of pull it up a little bit. And then I'm going to grab that first brush that we had with the pink and just pull that in. And then I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to grab that first purple shade that we have here. I'm going to lay it right on top of this purple, just right here on the center. But not coming any further, just do the center. And I'm kind of tapping it on because the color is really soft. And there is no fallout, by the way. So I'm just tapping it. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm pressing at the same time I'm tapping it. And then I'm going to pull it up a little bit because of my deep set eyes. I'm not sure where that left off. What I was saying was do the same thing with this color as you tap and pull, and then bring it up around to meet this color here. So I'm kind of blending it in, and like I said, these are the best makeup brushes that there are. Okay, and then go back with this color again. I didn't grab any more, just what's left on my finger. And then go back, what's left on this brush, I'm not adding any more. scraps of whatever was left on the brush and just kind of bring it up like this. And then I'm going to go to the face palette. And I'm going to grab this white that's in it. And I'm going to grab my little tiny brush right here. This is number ES20, and that's just this little flat top type brush right here. Hope it's coming in clear. I can't see without my glasses up. I'm just going to grab a tiny bit of that and tap it in up here. This is a hard brush, so you have to, I was going to use it for underneath, but I used the other one instead, so it's not really the type of brush for up here, to be honest with you, but just the one that I have in front of me. And I did have a little bit of fallout with that purple the second time I put it on up there. And then I'm going to use my pinky and grab some of that white. And then put a little bit of purple on top of it. Layer it up a little bit. And that is the eye look. So I'm going to go finish it. I'm going to do this side over here. I'm going to throw some mascara on and then I'll be right back. Okay, my lovelies, and I am back. I'm going to bring you in for a closer look at the situation. Okay, close enough. Okay, this is the completed eye look. If I can get in, that's not blurry. Okay, there it is. All done. All beautified. All finished. What do you think? Beautiful? I love it. I freaking loved it. It's purple. It's pink. So, reason enough right there, right? Reason enough right there. I really do, guys. I really, really love this eye palette. The face palette, honestly, I'm not as thrilled about the face palette as I was about the other face palettes they have. This color here, I mean, really, it's beautiful, but there's not a whole lot of pigment. It's good for layering over top of other things, but not like by itself. I mean, you saw like, you know, you have to kind of dig in. It's soft, but it's pretty. But like, that's what it looks like. You have to really dig in, and then it's kind of glittery, and I don't like glitter type highlighters. But then you kind of got to pat it down. I don't know how else to explain this one. It's good when you layer it with something else. So when you mix the white, like you put this color on first, and then you put the white over top of it. I'll show you what it does. That, my friends, is how you use that one. But if you use it by itself, it's not as pretty. But when you mix it together, if you can tell or not, kind of not a good spot above my lips, but when you mix it together, it's really pretty. And that's what I did on my videos the other day, is I mixed them together, and it just like turned out really, really pretty. But trying to do them like singly, it just doesn't seem like that purple is very pretty by itself. I like it when it's mixed with others. So that is like one drawback, I guess you'd say. But you see how I'm like playing it with that white? I mixed them both on my brush. I put the purple on the brush first and then the white. So if you do it like that, but it does show texture because it is a soft, almost kind of like a creamy consistency. But if you mix it together, I mean, look, can you see that? Is my light too bright? Let me bring you in this way, because then you can see it. Okay, do you see? Look at that. Look at that. So if you're looking for like a wet type highlighter, then definitely that purple mixed with that white is definitely the way to go, because I mean, look at that. That is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. So if you're looking for that type of highlighter, but it does accentuate the texture. I don't know if you can tell or not. You know, because it's got that moistness to it without being a cream, but leaning toward a cream. And cream highlighters do accentuate any kind of texture you have. So, you know, that's one of the drawbacks. It is going to show the texture. And I do have a lot of wrinkles and texture right through here. But it's okay. I mean, it's not a favorite. It's not something I'm going to be like saying, gotta have it, gotta reach for it. And 15 bucks. Take it or leave it. It works out to like $3.75 a shadow. a color. The contour is pretty, but it's not gorgeous. I mean, I have other contours that I like a lot better than this one. And then this color here is interesting. I'm not sure. It's like an ombre. So you can see like where it starts later and then ombres down. So for a blush, I wouldn't use it for a blush. I had to mix it with other colors. So for a palette by itself, no. I don't like it by itself. I had to use other palettes with it. I couldn't use it alone for an all-over face palette. So you kind of have to use other palettes. I had to use my other palettes with it. So I don't recommend it for just a palette by itself. It complements their other palettes, and it complements other palettes you might have in your collection. But it's compact. It's good to tuck in your purse if you go anywhere. That part I like. The eyeshadow palette, on the other hand, the price, not so much. For $15, you know, $3.75 shadow, it's kind of pricey. Get it now while you're on pre-order. My hair is driving me insane because these bangs I cut up. On pre-order for $10, it works at the $2.50 a shadow. So that is definitely a better price point. But still, that's kind of pricey for this little thing. It really is. But the pigmentation, guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is probably one of my favorite eye looks that I've done. This one and the Raw Beauty Christie are probably my two favorite eye looks that I've done in a while. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It literally ranks up there with my Pat McGraths, and I am not exaggerating. It really, really does. And you guys know how much I love Pat McGraths. But this ranks up there. It really, really does. And Pat McGraths are like, what, like $10 a shadow or something like that? But this is really good. It really, really is. And that creamy type shadow there, beautiful. It really beautiful. And they blend it out so easy. And I had a tiny bit of fallout when I used this on my lower lash line. And it's just because of the brush I chose. But other than that, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then when you pair it with that other one, you know, to use when you're highlighting brow bones and your inner corners, then they complement each other. They complement each other. So if you get both of these and put them in your collection, I think that it's a win-win. Singly, maybe not. And you know, you really need a brow bone color. I mean, yeah, obviously you could probably use, you know, this one here for your brow bone. That would be fine to use. But I love it. I really, really, really love it. I am so glad I bought these. And when the other two come in, they're shipping in August for those. So when and that's, you know, it's next month. Oh my gosh, it's next week. I don't know when in August. They didn't say that it said shipping in August. So when those two come in, I'll do a review on those for you too. So first impressions on these, 100% yes. Maybe like a 60 to 70% on this one. I do like it, but I have to use it with other palettes. So, but this one, oh my gosh, yes, 100%. But like I said, down below in my description box with all my different links, like the brushes I use and things like that, you'll see my Juno link. Feel free to use it. If not, just go to Juno & Co. Website and shop. But definitely look for the pre-sale, $10. You can get it now before it goes to 15. This one is still in stock, the Margarita palette. The other one is out of stock, but you can sign up for the email reminder thing, and they'll send you an email telling you when the Le Papillon comes in stock again. I'm definitely going to grab that one up when it comes in stock because it looks more like a one palette kind of thing because the colors that are in that one. Anyway, guys, I am so glad I did this. But you know what I'm filming now? I am getting ready to film the end of month giveaway because that starts this Friday. I'm probably going to have a couple videos released. I have a lot of videos this week. I have one that's like every day this week. I did a bunch of filming yesterday, so I have a bunch releasing. I don't know when this one is going to go up. You're going to see my giveaway first. That video you're going to see Friday. This one will be up Saturday, so you're going to see my giveaway video first. So by the time this one goes on, you're going to see that one. So I'm going to tag that video at the end of the video. I'll tag it in like one of these videos. I'm going to put my birthday giveaway video here because that's going to be a huge giveaway. And then the other one, I don't know which side I'm going to put them on, left or right, but you'll see my birthday giveaway. So go check that one out. And then you'll see my end of month giveaway because they're good, guys. They're really good. So go check them out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Go out and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of each other. Be good to each other. Stay safe and come back and see me again. Bye, guys.